Hey everyone, it's Brandy. It is Thursday, February 27th, and I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on with me this week. Monday started off kind of rough. I was in a blah mood. I did not want to come to work, and part of the moodiness was I love my job. I get paid well, but there are times when it is slow and boring, and I just sit here and I have nothing to do. And therefore I feel like sometimes my brain is going to mush, and I feel I could be using my time doing something else, maybe helping people. I like to foster animals and help dogs that are in the pound and whatnot, and I just, sitting on my bum is not satisfying to me. So I talked to my husband, and he is very supportive. I love my husband to death. He is great with numbers, and we have figured out that there could be a possibility that I could quit my job and we would be fine. But I think I'm feeling a little bit better today, and I think I'm just going to try to stick it out as much as possible for a couple reasons. One, we need the finances since we're having to go through this trying to conceive ordeal, and it's expensive, so I need to really just try to stay focused and keep my eye on the goal. And then also, my insurance is a little bit better than his, so if I get pregnant, and I will have that extra coverage. So I think I'm just going to try to stick it out. I know I could be doing something better, but I know that in the long run I need the money and I need the insurance. So Tuesday was my mid-cycle ultrasound for my IUI number 2, and Tuesday was kind of busy. I went to the doctor's office. He checked my follicles, and I had two good ones. Last time I had 3 good ones. Well, I won't say 3 good ones. I had 3. They were sizes 9, 12, and 17. So the 12 and 17 were probably the best ones. This time I had 2, and they were size 21 and 27, which is significantly better than what they were last time. Now, I was really excited about it. I was kind of jumping out of my skin, so to speak. I was just thrilled, on top of the world, to hear that they were that big. My doctor was not as thrilled as I was. He didn't say there was anything wrong with that. He was just more of, as long as it's size 16, then you're good to go. I don't know. I don't want to say he was a negative Nancy, but he was definitely not a positive person at all. He was just kind of like, oh, whatever. Also, I went ahead and I noticed that my follicles were on my right side again. And I originally had asked him in the very beginning, because I kept noticing that my follicles were on my right side, that is it safe to say that my right side is more dominant, meaning that I ovulate on the right side. And he was like, no, your tubes are clear, you should be ovulating on both sides. And he informed me and my mom, because my mom was with me at the time, that it'll be kind of like right, left. Well, guess what? It was on my right side again. So I asked him again if I could be right side dominant, and he, at that point, was like, oh yeah, you could be. I didn't know that, and I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. I'm going to have to do some research on it, maybe talk to Charlottesville and let them know that I'm right side dominant. But it kind of irritated me that he's just, I don't know. And then the last thing is that he mentioned that the Clomid was working for me. The problem with that is I didn't take Clomid this time. I was on Femera. And when I said, obviously the Femera is working better for me, at least I think so, because I didn't have as bad of side effects, I don't think, and my follicles were larger. So I told him that I think it's working better. He just kind of blew it off and was like, no, they work the same. No, one's not better than the other. Whatever. So, again, I'm kind of thrilled that I'm moving on to Charlottesville next week, because this IUI was the last one I was going to do with him. I was to do the trigger shot on Tuesday night, and I did take a video of it. I did it myself, and so it's a short video I'll try to attach at the end of this one. I was kind of proud of myself. But I know that a lot of people say that they test with their OPK strips to see if they're ovulating or not. And some of the doctors prefer patients to do that to tell if they're getting ready to ovulate or not for IUIs. I've never done that before. With my first one, my doctor never mentioned it, never suggested it. At the time, I didn't think that was necessary, but I kind of had one. I had one left at the house, and I was like, I'm just going to check, because I had a little bit more cervix mucus. I know it's a little TMI, but I had a little bit more than normal, and I was thinking it was probably the medicine helping out in that area. But so I decided to test, and sure enough, I got a smiley face on the clear blue digital OPK strips. It was a smiley face, meaning that I was fertile, and then I could be ovulating anytime. Freaked me out. I couldn't contact the doctor. They closed at 5 o'clock. I tested at 7 o'clock, and then I had to do my trigger at 9 o'clock. So So, talking about stress, I ended up calling the doctor the next day and told him that what my results were, and that I didn't know if I should be coming in immediately, or if I can still wait to do my IUI, which was scheduled for today. I was afraid I was going to miss my window, and so they fit me in yesterday. I did the IUI, and it wasn't painful like it was last time. It was felt like a normal pap smear, I guess. And the doctor just came in, did his thing, and said, call me in 14 days if you don't get your period. That was it. Didn't say, well, good thing you tested yourself, or, anything. And I even mentioned, I guess it was a good thing I tested myself, and he just kind of shrugged it off like it was no big deal. So, yeah, I'm very glad that I'm moving on. As far as the IUI goes, like I said, I didn't feel any pain with that, but I did have some cramping yesterday evening, and so when I got home from work and everything, I decided to lay down, and I actually fell asleep, and I did not get up until this morning. But even this morning, I'm feeling kind of blah. My stomach is very crampy, which I'm okay with, and it was just kind of one of those, get out of bed, put your hair up in a ponytail, I'm not even going to worry about the makeup, I have nobody at work that I need to impress, and this is going to be a relaxed day for me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm wearing my comfy clothes and just trying to enjoy the day and not worrying about the cramping that's going on. I also figured out yesterday that my FMLA does not cover my treatment, so which is something that I expected anyway, so it's not a big deal. We'll just plan accordingly. And yeah, I think that's about it. Well, my supplements that I'm taking, I told you I was taking the It Works, the It's Vital packet, and it comes with 5 pills. And the first day I took them was Monday, and I tried taking them all at one time, and that didn't go over very well. I didn't have a big breakfast, and so I started feeling a little queasy. I'm also taking the maca and the folic acid along with my prenatal, and there was one more, I can't remember now. But I've got them all, and like I said, the Monday I started feeling a little queasy taking everything at one time, so I started spacing them out a little bit, taking them at every meal, which got better. And then today I was actually able to take most of them, minus one, after breakfast, and I felt perfectly fine. So I think it was just a matter of my body getting used to taking so many, because I've never taken that many vitamins before. So, now it's just the 2-week wait, I guess, and I just have to wait until, let's see, I did the IUI yesterday, so I'll probably test myself, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And I haven't decided if I want to test a trigger shot out yet or not, which I might, but I'm just going to wait a few days to start doing that, because I know definitely the trigger shot's still in effect right now. So yeah, I think that's about it. I have my appointment on Tuesday with Charlottesville, so I'll be able to give you guys an update at that point, and if I have any symptoms between now and the next update next week, I will definitely fill you in on that. But as of right now, I'm just kind of trying to remain stress-free, keeping my fingers crossed, accepting all the prayers that anyone wants to hand us. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I don't want to say that I have negative feelings about this IUI, but with the things that worked out with the timing and everything, I'm not sure if it was right, and I'm hoping that my gut told me it was and we did the right thing. So, but I think that's about it. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, and I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. And if you want to give any feedback on, doctors, or if you test yourself with OPK strips before your IUIs, anything that is helpful, I'll greatly appreciate. So I hope you have a great week, and thank you very much. Bye. Okay guys, I am going to give myself the Orvidril shot, and it's my first time doing it on my own, so it might take me a couple tries, but here it goes. Look at that thing. Oh gosh. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Okay.